The English title Numbers derives from the Greek Septuagint and Latin Vulgate versions. This compilation is established on numberings that is a significant nucleus of chapters 1 through 4 and 26. The most popular title derives from the fifth word in the Hebrew text of chapter 1 verse 1, in the wilderness. A further Hebrew title, which is cherished by certain early church fathers, is founded on the first word of chapter 1 verse 1, and he spoke. This title punctuates that Numbers announces the word of God to Israel. Numbers is the fourth book of the law, and it is attributed to Moses within the book in chapter 32 verse 2. And Moses wrote their goings out according to their journeys by the commandment of the Lord, and these are their journeys according to their going out. And chapter 36 verse 13. These are the commandments and the judgments which the Lord commanded by hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. The book of Numbers was written in the ensuing year of Moses' life. The events from chapter 20 verse 1 to the end of the book transpired in the 40th year after the Exodus. Structure of Numbers. First census and consecration of Israel at Mount Sinai, preparation for departure to the Promised Land from Mount Sinai to Kadesh, rebellion against Aaron's priesthood, from Kadesh to the plains of Moab, second census and preparation of the new generation, and lastly, preparation for entering the Promised Land. The book of Numbers follows Exodus and Leviticus and correlates the history of the Israelites during the next 200 years, where the Israelites camped on the plains of Moab on the border of Canaan. Integral to a discussion of the theology of Numbers is an understanding of the book's structure and its relationship from Genesis to Kings, which commences with the promises made to Abraham in Genesis chapters 12 through 22. How does the book of Numbers influence the believer? Believers are cautioned against a sinful, doubting heart that turns away from God. Hebrews, the 3rd chapter and the 12th verse expresses, "See to it, brothers and sisters, that none of you have a sinful, unbelieving heart that turns away from the living God." This passage is a reference to the book of Numbers. Secondly, or against falling away as a result of disobedience. Hebrews, the 4th chapter and the 11th verse. Let us therefore make every effort to enter that rest, so that no one will perish by following their example of disobedience. Incessantly are promises that God will be faithful to his children and will fulfill his devoting purpose for them. Philippians, the 1st chapter and the 6th verse exhibits. being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ.